In common with most Asian cities, Taipei is crowded and space is at a premium. To build the track work under the city and into the main station, a tiny plot of land near the one and only tunnel portal was made available to set up as a work base. Nearby, a workshop was established to service and support the mechanical plant, as well as being used to fabricate and modify specialised tools and equipment as required over the duration of the job. From the workbase, almost every item required on the job was transported into the tunnel. Rails, blocks, bearers, steel and concrete were all received and dispatched as progress dictated. The logistics of storing and handling consumed the first half of 2003. More than 80,000 low vibration track form, or LVT blocks, were cast in a plant south of Taipei and delivered to site by road transport at a rate of 640 per day for 5 months. These blocks were sent inside the tunnel for storage in vacant areas, as well as along the tunnel walls wherever possible. For the first time in history, Japanese Industry Standard, or JIS profile, 60 kg rail was manufactured in Austria and Germany. Almost 3,000 25 metre lengths were shipped to Keelung Port and shifted to the workbase by a fleet of 10 semi-trailers. Each night for 4 weeks, a convoy of over-length trucks would bring 112 rails from port, arriving in the early hours of the morning to avoid traffic disruption. These short rails were stored in 4 stockpiles at the workbase, sorted by rail type, ready to feed the flash butt welding operation. Turnout components, which had been pre-assembled at factories in Romania, Austria and Germany, arrived from Europe in 3 shipments. Special purpose heavy lift ships from the Hansa line brought the crated turnout components to the dock in Keelung for offloading. Onboard cranes lowered the delicate steelwork off the ship and onto road transport waiting on the dock. The largest of these pieces were 4 sets of crated turnout blades for installation at the approaches to Panchao Station, each of these measuring more than 33 metres in length. Moving these to the workbase from Keelung Port required the services of a special 20-axle multi-wheel multi-steer trailer for 2 nights and police permits that needed over 100 days of revisions and approvals. The operation to navigate this mammoth vehicle through the narrow Taipei streets and alleys near the workbase was checked using an unloaded dry run to make sure the load could be delivered safely before committing a fully laden vehicle. This allowed the actual delivery trips to be uneventful. With track construction materials arriving at a steady pace and access to site granted, construction was able to commence in June of 2003.